Hey folks, Tuesday it is, Tea for Tuesday, Tea for Tech Time, and here with us, Carlette.
Hey, Francois.
Oh, she teases me on a Tuesday in Tech Time.
Right, the alliteration. How you doing this morning?
I am pretty good this
like
week.
Ages since I've seen you.
Yes, we got busy with all of what was, no, that was that last week? When
I was
it?
away and I came back. I guess it's a whole Thomas thing. It feels like
Yeah,
it was
because
forever.
we got distracted and things like that, but here we go again.
Thomas, oh my goodness. I'm glad he missed us though.
Yeah, I was watching, you know, they really did some good technology on that with the Met Office. Because when they gave me that prediction of that turn,
Yeah.
I said, come on, nothing turns like that, and it did.
And
it
did.
turned like how they said, so they had their computer models and everything. Worked out all right.
Yes. And you know, I'm following them on Twitter. Sadly, I did not get one single tweet. I went to the
You're
website.
following who? The
Met
Hurricanes?
Office.
Oh, our Met Office?
Yes, our Met Office.
Our Met Office has Twitter and they didn't tweet?
And ODPEM has Twitter. I didn't see any tweets from them.
Do they really?
Yes, they have Facebook
No,
accounts. I didn't
we
see
are
anything.
calling them out right now.
I was, Ronald, you're my friend and everything, but get with the program. I want to
Oh,
see that
boy.
technology up to speed. But, you know, so it is. We've moved on. Business continues.
Yes.
With business, you know, we have to send emails a lot.
Right.
And I've been getting and sending a lot of emails. And in
Before you go any further,
Yes.
I want to not debate, I'm just throwing it out there,
Yeah.
you slap it down, the grammar of email or emails.
I believe it is email, no S.
You send a lot of email.
I send a lot of email messages. That's how I
Ah,
would say it.
so
That's
you
how I say
pluralize the
it.
messages.
The messages, right? Because email refers to a type of message,
Yeah.
not a quantity. That's how I think.
But do you get a lot of email?
No, I get a lot of messages by email. That's how I say it.
Okay.
You know, people will differ. People will differ.
Alright,
So
I hear
yes,
you.
like
But anyway, a lot of people say emails, there are
Yeah.
500 emails in my box or whatever
I
it
don't
is.
like how it sounds. It just
It doesn't sound right. It doesn't.
Then again, I say that I sank my computer when I really mean I synced it. So, hey, who am I? Process of sync is sank, right?
Oh, no.
So, you know,
That's
what-
SINKSYNC. It's,
Not quite.
no, not really.
So we
The
need-
letters don't even match up.
So it goes sometimes. But yes, you know, we've got to be careful at how it is that we send our emails. Lots of times we take our email for granted, especially, I mean, I love what the telecoms are doing by making internet accessible to all via their phone. But at the same time, that SMS culture is creeping into emails, and I don't think it's right. Emails are emails, SMS is SMS. And we need to be able to send and receive proper email messages.
And when you say proper, what are you referring to? Structure? Spelling?
I'm referring to everything from the subject, I'm referring to the structure, I'm referring to the grammar, I'm referring to how it is that you send and respond to emails, signatures, everything. I have, hold on, let me scroll, 42 tips.
Okay, let's go.
So we
Tip a
can't
second.
We can't go through all of them right now, but that's why we've got the blog.
Yes.
So that we can do. First off, be concise and to the point. Have you ever gotten an email that is rambling and
I don't like it.
rambling
It
and
just
rambling?
needs to be a paragraph.
Do you know that after the second paragraph I stop reading?
I
So
don't.
for all the people who haven't received a response from me, I apologize. Make it shorter. I'll respond to
If you reach 4 and 5 paragraphs,
It's too much.
no, that should have been a phone call.
That's right. You
Yeah.
know? And by the way, I think sometimes a phone call clarifies things so much better than an email. And I'm in the habit of, after each phone call, sending an email to say further to our conversation. That's a big thing for me.
Really?
Yes. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. Answer all questions and preempt any further questions. I do this all the time. Carlette, da-da-da-da-da. And I'll answer the question and I'll say, and for your information, X, Y, Z, A, B, C.
So
I
that
want
we
you to
don't
call
have
me
to be back and forthing too many times.
Precisely. Do you get emails that are like, did you get it? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. I mean, like, people, it's not an I am conversation.
Yes.
It's an email. Get with the program. Use proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation. This is not the place to cut corners. Even to your friends.
I agree. I try to use proper spelling and grammar, but I'm not as upset if I make a spelling mistake in an email as
Even
if
with
I do
spell
in a letter. The spell check doesn't get names.
You add the names. just like Francois. Francois doesn't come up as wrong on my computer.
Oh, okay.
See? You add them. But yes, pronunciation. I hate it when I get an email in all caps. I hate it when I get an email in all common letters. Mixed cases there for a reason.
Are you? But hold on a second. Aren't you coming from a business angle on this one? If it's a personal
when
one,
I'm sending it to my friends and my family, I adopt that principle. And here's why: punctuation helps us understand context. If you're missing a comma or a full stop, that can change a lot. Don't believe me? Ask Beanie Man. Punctuation is important, people. Listen for the comma.
I hear you on that. I hear you on that.
So please, and then you see, when you do it with your friends and family, it's easier with business. You shouldn't have to think about how it is that you're going to communicate, and then the way you communicate with your family, that informal nature doesn't creep into your formal business communication as it should be. But at the same time, you should make it personal. These generic email messages just don't work. So everybody who gets an email from me knows it's coming from me because I say greetings. Don't you realize that every email you get from me never says Dear Francois or something like that? Greetings is personal to me. That's my greeting that I use.
Okay. But I want to know that you're talking to me, so I want you to put my name at the top.
I will put your name at the top. I will not leave it out.
All right.
Indeed. Especially when I'm CCing other people. So I'm speaking to you, but I need other people to be aware.
Yeah.
It's important for me to put your name at the top so you know it's all about you.
What do you think about blind copying, now that you say CCing?
Yes.
Is that is that cheating? Is
Generally,
that
I think it's
dishonest?
poor practice. So if I'm saying to you something and I'm blind copying our boss, I don't think that's appropriate. I think I should put him in the CC. But here's where I think you should use blind copy. For those of you who are sending bulk email messages, so you're sending out, the store is going to be open at 5 o'clock, right? And you're sending it to 500 people in your mailing list. Do not put that in the to or the CC. That definitely belongs in the blind CC.
Oh, that's how they do it.
That's how they do it.
Oh, okay.
Because when you send out,
then I get everybody's email address.
And so do hackers, so do spammers, and so do people like me who then add you to my mailing list. And I'll put in a shameless plug right now since you've set it up for the Headlines newsletter. I will definitely add you to the Headlines newsletter list. So do not use blind CC for individual message, but if it is that you're sending out a bulk message, definitely use the blind CC.
Okay, give me two more quickly.
Do not write in caps. This is rude. When you're writing in caps, this is shouting like I'm shouting. No, do not write it on caps. This is wrong. This is wrong. Be careful with abbreviations and emotions. It is, I assume that you know what semicolon bracket means, but I should not assume that everyone knows what it means. So be careful when you're using these abbreviations. And, FAME is an abbreviation. F-A-M-E
yes, it is.
An abbreviation. Now, most people know that what FAME means, but you can't assume that they do. So if it is that you're using an abbreviation, make sure that you spell it out for them. Okay. Fraternity of Amazing Musical Expression.
Very good. Young'uns don't know that, so you're helping them there.
I'm telling you. And reply to every message that is to your direct attention. Try to reply to every message. Do not wait until the end of the day, because then it's just too late. You've forgotten, you've moved on. Reply as quickly as you can to the messages you receive. So those are the tips. And there are like 40 more that I'm going to put up on the blog today.
Email etiquette.
Email etiquette.
And pet peeves.
And lots of them.
There you go. You'll find out what to do, what not to do, and what Carlette will scold you for if you send her an email. You can check it out on the blog. It's trivialonfame.blogspot.com. It's there, or you can follow Carlette on Twitter, Carlette DeLeon, or you can follow me on Twitter, Francois on Fame. And if you have further questions, further pet peeves on emails, or if you have another tech question, Carlette has to stay. She has to answer, folks. And we'll do that on the other side of the news. So text us at 878-FAME. That's 878-3263, and we will get right to it.
Got 10 minutes? Get technified with Tech Time on Tuesdays in Trivial Pursuit with Francois and me, Carlette, on the blazing 95 FM.